All right. I'm about to make everyone feel really old.
Oh no.
Do you know what time it is? It's peanut butter jelly time! Peanut butter jelly time! Peanut butter jelly time! Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with the baseball bat. And if you don't know what that is, consider yourself blessed. Speaking of outdated memes that aren't funny anymore, we're the Bittersweet Gamers. Don't look at me like that, Damon.
I feel like in some ways, if I go in too deep, you're right there, ready to pull me out. Ready to make it before I can get too engaged in the game. To make me need to turn around, leap up, and slay you. Damon disapproves, for it is stupid. Seriously, guys? These really big long scenes are awesome. This is really good. Likes it a whole lot. Here we are. Jellyman's report. The identity of CERN? Committee of 300? The bad guys? The, us finding out what we're going to be doing in the future? It's all gonna be here, isn't it?
It should be, yeah.
Operation Leg Yarn's chest. Let's rock.
いい開くぞ
Daru wipes the sweat off his forehead with a handkerchief, then timidly double-clicks on the report as I realize we didn't introduce ourselves.
Well, aren't we square?
I'm the Opinionator! There we go!
Better late than never.
BSG, better than a song of gelatin.
Huh? Now, Damon, if we're going to go that far, it should be B:(SG). Or maybe BS:(G) to really fit with the Steins gate sort of motif.
I was gonna say, I don't think we're scientific enough for that, but BS:(G) it's actually kind of cool. No, really, it is, don't you think?
Why do you think I said it?
Blade of Spear, Gungnir.
Bunch of spears, Gungnir.
Oh, touche. Bad Salad Gerbil.
Okay.
Okay. Big Sort Geriatrics.
Babbling Senile Gentlemen.
There we go! And then I know exactly what the Jellyman in Jellyman's report means.
ジェリーマンズレポート10被験者ジェームス・マッカーシー31歳出身アメリカ
I wonder if this is real.
Oh.
I mean, CERN and the Large Hadron Collider and John Titor are real.
That's true.
I mean, John Titor, the internet troll, not John Titor, the time traveler.
Well, I doubt there's actually a person turned to
ジェットプロ
jelly.
グラム4実験日2005年1月28日13時05分実験結果エラーヒューマンイズデッドミスマッチ
またそれかよ
超重力による無限圧縮およびカーブラックホール内の特異点通過に耐えられなかったと思われる
Did you see on the monitor? It said man in wall.
Oh, God!
1921年4月3日ニューヨーク14丁目にてビルの壁面に右半身が埋もれるようにして死んでいる男が発見され
Oh
た
my God, that's terrifying!
That face. It's like one of the Danganronpa mysterious golems from the closing argument.
身元不明の男の死体は
Oh.
全身がブヨブヨのゼリー状になっていた
Okay. That's really bad. And indeed what we were expecting, but still. Butterfly affects divergence. Uh-oh!
Oh, that's not good.
Still, seeing that verified it's like it makes it less BSG speculating about what's happening next and more real, yeah. Chapter 3. Butterfly Effects Divergence. As in, you never know what the consequences are going to be. You can't. No one can keep such a complex system in their head.
Like how much divergence is caused by your actions.
The ticking of the clock is like a hammer inside my head. It's past 2 a.m. I was right. We're in too deep. This is bad. Real bad.
なんだこれ。ゼリーマンってゲル化したってこと？
This is a truism, of course, but human experimentation bad.
Yeah.
Upon hearing the familiar word jellified, I reflexively look at the bunch of bananas placed next to the computer.
人体実験か。
Kurisu doesn't even avert her eyes from the gruesome image.
しかも完全ではないけどタイムトラベルを成功させてるってことになるわね、これ。
Because he shot him into 1921.
Yeah.
Whether that's what they were aiming for or not doesn't matter. They
That's
were able...
where he ended up.
Right. Oh, what was it Titor said about like the location and like fixing the point of... It's like somebody was asking about the position of the Earth because it's rotating around the sun.
I don't remember exactly what he said, but he did say that there was a device that he had that would help measure it.
Like it locked onto the Earth's gravity or
I think so.
Something like that.
この新聞記事、1921年のニューヨークタイムズよ。
およそ90年前か。
見て。
The jellified corpse of a man. She's pointing to his shoulder, which has writing on it. Perhaps it was printed on his clothes. It's fused onto the jellified body, but you can somehow manage to read it. If something like this had actually happened in the past, I'm talking about the game, not the real world.
Right.
Wouldn't Ho-Oin Kyoma know about it? There's no way that this wouldn't be an incident latched onto by conspiracy theorists.
You're right. But not this Ho-Oin Kyoma. He's from a different world line after all. This may not have happened in his original world line.
You know what? That is a totally good enough explanation for me. I mean, I'm willing to just be like, well, the logic of the game wouldn't work otherwise. Like, I'm fine with some hand-waving periodically.
But it makes sense.
If it's necessary, I can take that.
You're welcome.
Okay, also, this is freaking gruesome. The stuff on your shirt burned into what's left of your corpse.
If all your molecules got chopped up and swirled together.
CERN.
Yeah, there'd be no way a company called CERN could ever exist. Like, some 4chaners would have found this. Especially around the time of the Large Hadron Collider, you know?
Like, hey, wait a minute.
As if they wanted to claim their work.
つまり、セルンは LHC を使ったタイムトラベル実験で人間を1921年へと送り込んだ。
That appears to be the case, Daru.
生きたままというのは失敗したみたいだけどね。
ゼリーマンズレポートはこれだけか？いや、まだ結構ある。全部で14人分かな？
Does that mean they tested it on 14 people?
Yeah.
もしもゼリーマンという言葉がゲル化した人間を意味するなら、その数だけ人体実験の犠牲者がいるということか。
Okay, this would kind of mean that if the Jelly Man in New York isn't the only example of this, then wouldn't that mean that they could just look at cases like this in history and be like, okay, we have to do it this many times?
Oh, that's what you mean. Well, this is when we get into problems with, like, many worlds.
Yeah.
And like world lines.
It could just be that sending him back altered the world line, and then everyone just remembered it, except for OKARIN, who isn't from this world line. Ah, my brain! Time travel!
No, I think you mixed up two things there.
I think I did too.
He would not have gone back until he was sent back because he hadn't been sent back yet. And this is just going off of the way that Titor explained it in that at-chan, with all the memories being back-end manipulated, okay? Once you sent him back, then the people in the know, as in the people conducting the experiment, and that's all I mean when those are the people I'm talking about. I'm not talking about anybody else. They would know that that it failed once they sent him back.
Yeah.
Because their memories would be back-ended for that incident.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't, assuming they knew where to look, but we don't know. But they wouldn't be able to look through the past to find other incidences of this happening yet, because since it hadn't happened, their memories hadn't been back-ended.
Okay.
But also, do they even send them back to the same world line? Because if they send them to a different world line, then they wouldn't get anything. I am awfully thirsty.
I could use some Dr. Pepper.
I was going to say, a bottle of gin. Don't touch that stuff. Gin is horrible. I take a cold Dr. Pibber out of the fridge and wet my parched throat.
他のも見せてくれ。
ジェリーマンズレポート9
Like right now, they're the only people in the world that we know of that know about this stuff.
But weren't those newspaper articles?
Yes, what I'm saying is to know the full story.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody else knows, so they have a responsibility. The game kind of started with OKARIN finding Kurisu's body, stabbed, killed, and then he fled without calling an ambulance because he didn't have anything to do with it and was afraid. In other words, avoiding responsibility. But here, they can't avoid responsibility. Well, or at least presumably, otherwise the game is gonna not really go anywhere.
Shh.
被験者ダン・ストレイスキ26歳出身カナダ Z プログラム4実験日2004年9月6日14時10分
Also, even if these people are volunteers, it's not acceptable.
Right.
実験結果エラー Human is dead ミスマッチ
Okay, so 10 was in 2005. This is in 2004. They said they'd been doing it since 2001?
I think so, yeah.
新聞記事の切り抜きの方は
Ah!
これフランス語ね私も読めない
You can see the picture?
2001年の1月31日というのは読み取れる。
場所はフランスのポーかな
I would not want to experience that.
You see pictures of what happened to people who died in a nuclear explosion, and, there are no remains, but there's a human-shaped imprint of, like, the soot.
The shadows on the wall.
The shadows on the wall, whatever it actually is. It's just that picture in the forest kind of reminded me of that. A bit more three-dimensional, I suppose. 2001. That's fairly recent. A pretty big difference from James McCarthy, who jumped nearly 90 years back to 1921. Daru calls up a machine translation, giving us the following. January 31st, 2001. Collapsed male corpse discovered in forest outside Pau, France. Its left foot was fused to a tree trunk and the body had jellified.
So they're dying even if they don't wind up in stuff because they're turned to mush.
And CERN is somehow just suppressing all this? You figure
Maybe
this stuff would be more well known.
There could be people dedicated to calling it out as a hoax or spreading disinformation, that sort of thing.
I mean, this is in the press, like New York Times, French paper. How come people don't latch on to this?
There might be boards on 8chan that do.
ジェリーマンズレポート8被験者リンダ・ヒル25歳 出身イギリス。Z プログラム4、実験日2004年2月15日、13時45分。
Okay, so it was 2:30 the time before. Now it's
実験結果、
1:45.
エラー。ヒューマンイズデッド、ミスマッチ。1972年10月2日、インド、タミルナードゥー州のダルマプリの路上で、ゼリー状になった女性の遺体発見。遺体は放置された後で車にひかれた跡があり、下半身は損壊していた。
Well, that happened afterwards.
Right.
ゼリーマンズレポート7、被験者、ミハイル・ラング、33歳。出身ドイツ。
I mean, she wasn't run over by Marty McFly in transit here.
Z プログラム4、実験日2002年10月8日、13時28分。
1:28.
実験結果エラー。ヒューマンイズデッド、ミスマッチ。
May 24th, 1936. The corpse of what is believed to be a jellified human was discovered at the base of Mount Hiei in Kyoto. It was in a damaged state, possibly from having slid down the slope. Next page. The picture shows a beach. Beautiful but for the jellyfish-like body lying on the sand and the looks of horror on the surrounding locals' faces. It must have washed ashore.
It showed up July 1st, 1985.
The fish up Kalu.
ゼリーマンズレポート6、
The Medusa. A stamp named CERN.
被験者、マーク・ヒューズ、30歳。出身アメリカ。Z プログラム4、実験日2002年8月23日、12時52分。
How many people died in Z Program 4?
Right? I really hope we don't find a familiar name on here. Like, maybe her father?
Yeah. I mean, that would be a good way to get rid of somebody.
実験結果、エラー。ヒューマンイズデッド、ミスマッチ。
Or he could be the one in charge. He could be Jellyman.
I doubt he's actually involved.
Right, but you know, start at the end point, work backwards.
I'm not going to be massively surprised to see either that he is a victim or that he is involved, but I feel that if it just seems like this is the wrong genre for that. But again, if it does turn out like that,
then she definitely can't run away.
Well, yeah, it's just at that point we're changing genres.
1985年7月1日、フェロー諸島ストレイモイ島の海岸に奇妙な物体が流れ着いた。それは成人男性のようにも見えるが、クラゲのようなブヨブヨの物体であり、生きてはいない。島の住人たちの間では、半魚人の死骸ではないかという噂も。肩と見られる場所にはセルンという刻印があったが、セルンは関与を否定している。
At least somebody asked him about it.
まだ見る?
Oh, I'm sure they're very good at denial and information control by this point.
もう十分だ。
There are 14 of these people?
発見場所が世界中に散らばっている。この結果からどんな解が導き出せるのかしら。
That their aim stinks.
Well, they wouldn't send him back to the same point. Like,
yeah, okay, that makes sense too.
I'm gonna tell you something. Do you want to know what would cause a bigger stir than a gel man?
Several gel people appearing at the same spot over the course of history.
Yeah, over the course of, say, 5 years, getting 6 jelly men. Yeah, at that point, it's like, okay.
Especially with CERN associated with each one.
Why are they sending them back wearing CERN jackets?
I don't know. Easy identification of the remains? I'm not sure.
Why would you do that? And we don't know if these were victims or volunteers or just employees.
Right? You've been randomly selected to participate in the Z project.
Like, you might have been promoted, and that's the end of them.
その場所へ送り込もうとしたのだろう。
They may have no ability to aim as well. Who knows? We have no way of knowing that.
そうは思えない。無計画すぎる。
Like, locking onto the planet might be hard enough, let alone aiming on the planet.
It's like just seeing if we can get them back and somewhere. And that's really all you get. I guess the CERN is to make sure that somebody would contact them so they'd know the results of their own experiment.
Hey, that makes sense.
But how are they suppressing this stuff then? Like you said, if there's not an Atchan group...
Well, if this is a big evil conspiracy, the Committee of 300s, the organization, then they would have that kind of control. A bunch of Atchanners out there...
You want to know why the flat Earth theory is bizarrely gaining steam?
Why?
Because people talk about it and discredit it.
Wouldn't that mean it shouldn't gain steam?
You do not understand how human beings actually operate. It's like, I get that they could suppress it, and I get that they don't necessarily need to suppress it, but there should be somebody talking about it. Like a bunch of conspiracy theorists going crazy with this stuff.
It could be that...
They all say CERN!
It could be that there is, we just haven't encountered it yet.
I'm kind of going to be mad if there isn't.
Like if they don't address it?
カーブラックホールが得意点をどうたらってあったけど、それが原因じゃ。
That's what that one report said.
超重力による無限圧縮、およびカーブラックホール内の得意点通過に耐えられなかったと思われる。
So they managed to create a Kerr black hole in their microwave, which appears to be the case. That's what's so funny.
What was it? Gosh, in retrospect, I feel like there maybe could have been others of those Atchan messages we could have shown. There was one Atchan message that was like refuting the idea that the Kerr black hole that could theoretically be accidentally created by the Large Hadron Collider would destroy the world. Like refuting the idea that it would destroy the world.
Because it wouldn't have enough energy?
Yes.
It would break apart?
That it could have been like that, like a super low energy, not enough to do anything but send a banana. Well, I was about to say how did it come out on the other end, but A, that's a pointless question because I have no basis for knowing any arguments about why it would or wouldn't, and B, all these things do that, so it must operate that way. It must.
It must be so.
Sucks you in and poofs you out. Who the heck knows?
そう書いてあった。
Okay.
カーブラックホールって普通のブラックホールとなんか違うん？
Oh, Daru, if only you'd perused Atchan.
I don't know what a Kerr black hole is!
They talked about it!
Well, I don't know the answer to this question. Did they talk about it?
She gave a lecture. Oh, I guess she didn't explain what a Kerr... Okay, good point. I don't think she explained what a Kerr black hole is, but she's used the term before.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar with the term.
Fair point.
I don't know what it means.
I mean, I don't.
I wonder if I should get a banana and microwave it.
No. That's just gonna make a mess.
Well, I know how to reproduce the discharge phenomenon that I experienced.
So you're going to take a banana, wrap it in aluminum foil, just to get... You're going to burn the house down, Damon.
Just to get views on the internet?
Human is dead. Mismatch.
But it wasn't an error.
No, it was quite deliberate when the human is dead, because I stabbed him, and then left him to smolder in the burning remains of the house.
For the record, I wasn't going to wrap it in aluminum foil, but I was going to get another one of those seals, and... So who thinks I should do that?
No!
Come on, reproduce the effect, right?
No! I don't want to have to get a new microwave. That one's relatively new. We're not made of microwaves.
Thank God!
理論上存在を予言されているブラックホールよ。中心の特異点が回転しているという特徴がある。実在することはまだ証明されていないし、証明しようもないけど。
With a rotating singularity.
I wonder why that's important.
Kerr black hole. Where have I heard that term before?
John Titor. His car uses Kerr black holes, his Chevy 98. Hey!
そうか。ジョン・タイター。
Titor said his time machine used Kerr black holes. It injects electrons
タイター
to
はこう言っていた。
induce
2034年
rotation.
にセルンによってタイムマシン開発は成功したと。そしてタイター自身は2036年からやってきたと。
It makes sense for Titor and CERN to be using the same time travel technology because likely it's the only time travel technology.
Really, guys? After what you've just seen?
カーブラックホールを作るなんて、そんなのむちゃくちゃよ。下手したら地球ごと飲み込まれかねないような行為よ。そもそもカーブラックホールは仮説であって。
タイターの予言は現実であり、ミューツベに出ていた LHC 実験における最悪の予想図もほぼ事実になりつつある。
Yeah,
ということだ。
remember that?
Yeah. That's a pretty interesting video.
The top comment was, I came here after clicking a link in Steins Gate Elite, something like that.
That's pretty funny.
There weren't very many comments, but it had quite a few million views. It's been around for a long time, the video. The arguments that she made in this line are kind of interesting because she sort of just marshaled every argument or every objection you could come up with to it. Even ones that she herself tries to discredit. And about the theoretical construct. I am highly, highly skeptical of stuff like that, but there have been plenty of times that they've turned out to be right. Sometimes they really happen.
Theories are theories till they're proven. YouTube. It's YouTube. Come on. I probably don't have to tell you guys what YouTube is.
タイターの予言は知らんけど、ミューツベで問題の動画見たことある。2、3年前に話題になってたよな。
Problem video. A CG mock-up of an LHC-generated mini black hole swallowing the Earth. Went viral when it was uploaded to YouTube.
Like I said, it had millions of views.
ブラックホール内部は尋常じゃない重力なの。そこを通れば確かに時間移動は可能かもしれないけど、生身の人間が通り抜けられるわけがない。
Yeah, that's the tricky thing. You gotta have a device, maybe a satellite, that could withstand the forces.
Do you think a satellite could withstand that?
If it's a specially made satellite, I'm just saying.
I suppose that's what the lifter is for?
Yeah.
There's no way to withstand supergravity, so maybe if you neutralize the supergravity with more supergravity?
Like countergravity or something?
I don't know.
だからこそゼリーマン化していると言うべきだろう。
In the context of this game, that is clearly true. What we think.
I think it's a safe bet, based on what we've seen in this game.
Like Titor, Suzuha, if indeed Suzuha is a time traveler, but if not, that is a really weird red herring.
ゼリーマンどころか、素粒子レベルまで分解される。それがブラックホール。
No, she's a red herring. Because she's got red hair. You get the pun? I gotta explain it again.
If you were to make Suzuha's hair red, then she would look like Wendy.
She would.
That makes me want a hamburger.
Give her some freckles, you know. Anyway.
The meat is cooked on the hamburger. For the record, the meat is cooked.
Error. Burger is still alive?
Now that's as rare a burger as I like it.
議論するよりタイムマシンについての資料を漁った方が早いんじゃね？
Daru's already started pulling up new documents. I'm suddenly afraid. Should I stop him? I'm the one who asked him to do it, but things have gotten serious now. But at the same time, irresistible curiosity is welling up inside me. He wears the lab coat, after all. Time travel is becoming a reality. I want to know that it's true. I can't stop now.
あった !Z プログラムの中にタイムトラベル理論について解説してるファイルがある。
Oh!
Daru must be some hacker. CERN got hacked several years ago. It was around the time of... I'm talking about in the game.
Right, right.
This game, it kind of blends reality and fiction, you know, with the MewTube link.
Yeah.
Okay. It said CERN got hacked a few years ago, which would have been around the time that video was uploaded.
Mm-hmm.
So in the context of this game...
Oh, I see.
What do they find? Who are they?
Yeah, what happened to them? Why aren't they on the internet saying all this stuff?
ずいぶんあっさり見つかるわね。セルンにしては脇が甘すぎる。
Indeed, as we were just saying.
セルンが甘いんじゃなくて僕がすごいっつうか。
Well, if he's saying that, he's probably right.
ダルは俺のマイフェイバリットライトアームであり。
Are you saying that Daru is the one who's possessing your right arm? Dude, he's right there. Why does he need to possess your arm?
スーパーハッカーだっけ？
ハッカー？
Yeah.
それでクリスティーナ、なんと書いてある？
ちょっと読む時間をくれない？
Her earlier reluctance has vanished. Just like everyone here, she's completely sucked in.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it looks like she's as curious as I am.
Not now, random text!
Oh my god, this isn't the time for this! Well, I guess everyone's waiting for Christina to read and summarize.
Yeah.
Phantasm is the
Cat's meow is what I'm assuming it says.
I bet you're right.
Have you bought Phantasm's debut single, nya? It's the theme song for Rainet Kakeru, so it's really popular. Faris bought 5 copies, nya. It's my duty as a Rainetter. Anyway, there's an important secret hidden in Phantasm's songs. The key to unlocking it is... Oops, the bell's ringing, nya. Looks like someone's here. Better see who it is.
Are you kidding me? It's the oops, the bell's ringing, yeah. It's like creating suspense in her own email. Well, Billy, what is the information we have received from the future?
What the heck is Phantasm?
It's a band.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be the nature of the reply.
That band's vocalist. I feel a strong resonance from her.
What in the world does that mean?
Anyway, that should have given her enough time.
嘘。
I guess it did.
これ本当にタイターって何者なのよ。
She said, Titor, who is he really?
何をブツブツ言っている？何が書かれているのか教えてくれ。
なんかはめられたような気がしてならない。
Well, that's like the world being bent to OKARIN's will thing. That we were talking about.
Like this doesn't feel real.
Like this is too much. This is too ridiculous and too extreme. It sounds like one of turns to her left your fantasies.
どういう意味だ？
Her right, you mean?
Whatever.
There's no one to her left.
That's right, Wall! Alpaca Man! Or some Oopa toy! It's your fantasy!
ほぼ一緒なのよ。
Okay.
ジョン・タイターが語った理論の内容と。
How do you know Titor's theory, Maki-say?
No reason. Is this just the most eye close-uppingest game or what? Like, I don't think I've ever seen so many close-ups of the same set of eyes over and over. No, truth be told, as far as this idea goes, like the idea of like animating a visual novel from the assets that already exist. They have to keep reusing a lot of shots. There
That's
is
true.
no other way to do it since they're putting in the entirety of the content. Or if they're cutting the game script, it can't be much, right, guys? Somebody out there has to know.
But no, you're right. This is the most eye close-uppingest.
I feel like we see their eyes more so than...
Their face?
Yes. Okay, now, just like Billy said, how do you know about Titor's theory?
ざっと説明すると、LHC によって陽子を高速の 99.999991% まで加速して正面衝突させるの。そうすると10のマイナス24乗キログラムの質量を10のマイナス19乗メートルっていうとても狭い範囲に圧縮して押し込むことができる。
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
日本語で OK。3行で。
3 lines.
すごく狭い場所。すごく小さい質量。
Is this gonna be a haiku?
無理やりねじ込む。
That explanation is too vague. I need at least 6 lines.
その説明はエロすぎだろ、上皇。
Oh my god. Can we not?
Well,
どこがどうエロいのよ。
well, if we don't blame OKARIN, we can't blame Daru. That means blame OKARIN and blame Daru.
Excellent! Just don't engage.
橋田の変態
And she's calling him Hashida.
Yeah.
What it really makes me think of is a professional relationship.
そういう牧瀬氏もなかなかの妄想能力の高さじゃね？
That is a trap, that's dirty, and you know it.
一緒にすんな
Her blushing cheeks make her denial less than effective.
So that means it's effective? Or not
ア
effective?
ホは相手にするな、クリスティーナ。続きを。
I see, so they really do just ignore each other. OKARIN and Daru, I mean.
Yeah, basically. Daru doesn't engage in Okarin's CHUUNI. Okarin doesn't engage in Daru's perversion.
何の話だったっけ
無理やりねじ込む話。
No, stop!
容姿の圧縮の話だ。
その圧縮が成功するとミクロ特異点ができるんだけど。
ミクロ特異点？ミニブラックホールじゃなくて？
Isn't that kind of the same thing? I guess the singularity is before it becomes a black hole?
The singularity is what's at the center of it. No, I have no idea. There is no way that somebody with basically no knowledge about this, except for what I get from science fiction, has anything to say about this.
Yeah.
意味はほとんど同じだ。
Well, there you go!
いわばブラックホールの中心だからな。
Ah.
But if you just create the singularity itself, what's the difference? I don't know.
このミクロ特異点が2つあるブラックホールを作るのよ。
Ah, okay.
Okay, okay.
A black hole with 2 cores?
Gravity flowing in 2 different directions.
And the lifter, which
Yeah.
required 2 of them.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was apparently a key part of the process. Like a cowlick with 2 hairs? Double ahoge? Wouldn't that just be horns?
Yeah, that would just... Apollo would have a double ahoge if that were the case.
Why does everybody always call them horns? I'm Apollo Justice, and I have bug antenna for hair!
擬人化希望。
No.
Self-own. I'm the person who said, if I haven't gotten it from science fiction, then I don't know it. What that means is, to be frank, all the science fiction that I really know has robots in it.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
So it's like, I can't say, Daru, you're dumb, because, I mean, I'm Daru.
I see. You're like, explain with robots.
はいはい。ミクちゃんとクロちゃんでいいか？
Oh my god.
And she's engaging because, okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I resisted the urge when I said, are you trying to turn these two singularities into an engine? It is as you suspect.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
姉妹とか燃えるぜ、はあはあ。
Go away.
ミクちゃんとクロちゃんは電子を与えると自由に操れるようになるのよ。
電気ショックで拷問か。それなんてエロゲ？
Eroge. Short for erotic game. Games with erotic content. My dignity. Give me back my dignity.
I do like how Daru is sort of mocking her right back, though.
Yeah.
By mocking himself.
Right.
操作できるようになった2人を超高速回転させるの。すると理論的にミクちゃんとクロちゃんは2人とも魔法少女リング上得意点に変身する。
I think what's the funniest is how easily she's doing this.
Well, we already know that she's Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha Sage,
That's true.
She's already had those moments where she's said the meme and then been like, oh crap!
Uh-huh. And she knew John Titor.
変身バンクですね。わかります。
Stock transformation scene refers to the transformation sequences in Henshin Hero and Magical Girl anime.
And robot anime, especially the Yushas in the 90s.
Since stock transformation scenes are used in nearly every episode, their animation is done independently in advance. As a result, the production quality is often higher than that of the rest of the anime.
The Yushas had really bad animation. They almost looked like garbage. I say that some of them are quite good. Some of them are mediocre. I mean, this is how it works, right?
Right.
But the transformation sequences in the Yushas, good lord, they're awesome. They are the best part of the show. It's like robot porn.
Damon, no.
I told you, I am Daru.
No!
Are you a cow?
No!
Well, it looks like these two have found a common wavelength.
これでカーブラックホール効果が生まれることになる。
He's the only person in the lab of the 4 members that doesn't like anime.
Yeah.
そもそもカーブラックホールって何ぞ？さっき回転しているって言ってたけど。
I'm curious too.
そのままの意味。
でもブラックホールって普通回転してんじゃね？穴に向かって渦巻いてるじゃん。
Well, that's because it's sucking everything in.
その回転しているように見える部分はブラックホールに吸い込まれつつある周囲の物質でしかない。普通のブラックホールは超質量により重力崩壊を起こした中心点があるだけ。そこに向かってあらゆるものが落ちていってるの。それは点っていうぐらいだから回転はしてない。
So what does spinning accomplish?
一方のカーブラックホールはさっき言った通り中心が点じゃなくてリング状なのよ。
Oh yeah?
ミクちゃんとクロちゃんは普通の人間ではありえないことに魔法少女化すると心臓が体内でぐるぐるとリング状に回転してるって考えて。
I think what I hate the most is that I'm following this analogy.
It's well done. So they spin like a ring. They don't.
Okay.
They don't they don't revolve, but
yeah,
they rotate.
They spin like in a circle, forming a ring.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They rotate, not revolve.
Yeah.
So the singularity rotates around what? Why does it rotate?
Must be why it's theoretical?
グロは勘弁だお。
Please.
助手よ、お前はさっきこう言ったな。カーブラックホールは実在したとしても証明しようがないと。それはどういう意味だ？
Well, I guess one way to look at it, because I have no idea why they should or could theoretically exist and don't know Tipler, but it could be that, okay, you go measure it.
You try and look at the point to see if you can look past all the matter getting sucked in.
ブラックホールにはイベントホライゾンというものがある。
Event horizon, also known as the Schwarzschild surface. In a black hole, there exists
Right.
a point beyond which even light can no longer escape the black hole's immense gravity.
There's nothing to look at. There's no instrument that can measure something unless you are measuring...
Because there's nothing coming out. This boundary is called the event horizon. Because light and other electromagnetic waves are responsible for conveying information,
Yeah.
nothing that occurs within the event horizon can be observed from the outside. The center of a black hole is black because no light can escape from it.
So you wouldn't be able to tell the difference, but...
この内側に入ると時間と空間の役割が入れ替わってしまうわけで。
時間と空間の役割が入れ替わる。
私たちは今空間を自由に移動できるけど時間を1分過去に戻すことはできない。それが入れ替わるのよ。
Huh.
イベントホライゾンの向こう側だと空間の移動は不可能になり逆に時間を移動可能になる。
Theoretically, anyway?
But that means that you can only travel back into the past.
Well, no. Normally you move freely through space...
And you travel forward in time.
and can't go back. So you move freely through time and can only move one way in space, and you can't
Oh,
go
okay.
back.
Okay, I see. Alright.
I can't even imagine what that's like.
空間の移動が不可能だからブラックホールからの再脱出はできないと言える。
Also, you'd be crushed to death, but, details.
例えば岡部がブラックホールに突入した場合に体験するのは永遠に引き伸ばされた時間なの。光が再脱出不可能ということは人の目にはどうやったってイベントホライゾンの向こう側は見ることができない。観測も証明も不可能。ただし例外もある。タイムトラベルにカーブラックホールを使う場合この例外こそが重要なのよ。
もったいぶらずに教えてもらおうか。
No, this is interesting. Shut up.
カーブラックホールは特異点。中心が回転してるわけだから核運動量が存在する。
Okay.
What's interesting is she normally is on the side attacking all of this stuff.
Well, she's seen information that proves that people are doing it.
And it also means that because she gripes about it, she's familiar enough with it to be able to talk about it. It's just all fascinating.
だから日本語でオケだって。
中心点が回転してるってさっき説明したでしょ。その回転運動量って思えばいい。ニクちゃんとクロちゃんに電子を与え続けると自由に操ることができるわけだけど、カーブラックホールの特徴は核運動量が質量を上回るとイベントホライゾンがなくなって特異点が裸の状態になること。
You had me at naked. So I guess if the singularity has momentum, instead of being sucked into the center, you can get pulled in and then thrown out.
Because otherwise the momentum wouldn't be an issue. It's like it slings you around.
Yeah.
Why are they supposed to exist? Well, I don't know,
Well,
and
it's theoretical.
I'm not qualified to comprehend it either.
Naked singularity. A singularity is usually concealed by its event horizon, which renders observation impossible. A naked singularity is a singularity whose event horizon has been removed. It can therefore be observed and even traveled through.
Yeah.
The existence of naked singularities is purely theoretical, like everything else we've been talking about.
裸だと
I knew it.
魔法少女のコスチュームは露出度高えというわけですな。これアニメ化まだ
Gosh darn it, Daru.
Go play Muv-Love Alternative, Daru.
裸になることで観測不可能だったものが観測可能になるわけか。
When I saw that there was an all ages version of Muv-Love Alternative, I went, oh, so they redesigned the pilot uniforms?
イベントホライゾンがなくなることで、時間と空間の役割が入れ替わる必要はなくなった。裸の得意点に向けて、その入れ替わりを回避して突入できるようになる。そして裸の得意点の存在は、一般相対性理論と因果律を破綻させるわ。
Well, it's clearly the way the game works, but it's awfully convenient theoretically, isn't it?
Well, I mean, you know.
I mean, isn't this also the... Look, this is just me being skeptical again, all right? But isn't it basically the Viggo Mortensen with a monster truck head breathing fire?
I love that you're still on about that.
Well,
but you're right. You're
it's something
right.
that sounds so ludicrous, but this sounds so ludicrous. It's the existence of it is purely theoretical, and conveniently it takes away all the things that you can't read or see or understand about a singularity, but it still gets to be a singularity, so you can time travel and stuff because you want to be able to come up with a way in which that could happen. You know, it's like, did they start with the conclusion of, well, how do you make a singularity not a singularity and not have an event horizon? Well, if you fling the event horizon off somewhere else. Well, how do you fling the event horizon off somewhere else? By having the singularity generate at a singularity level of force angular momentum. Well, how do you have a singularity generate angular momentum? By having it be a ring that spins. I mean, doesn't it seem like it's like that?
I mean...
I get I'm not qualified, but...
Yeah, but at least they put a lot of thought into it.
I mean, I realize this is reductive and simplistic, but... Well, to be fair, it's not anything different for me. My first response to everything is basically no.
宇宙の法則が乱れるのよ。
そんなもの存在できるのか?
There you go. OKARIN's being skeptical of it too.
The negation of the theory of relativity and the principle of causality means serious paradoxes can occur. Didn't Kurisu say that earlier?
これまでも存在する可能性は高いと予測されていた。矛盾するようだけど、証明はされてる。
Well, there you go, I guess.
Well, the math may never lie, but the values you enter could be incorrect.
Well said.
因果律が破綻してるわけだから、その裸の得意点に突入すれば、過去へ遡ることができる。
Except, of course, it jellifies you, so...
I was just thinking about how every year, year and a half, some study comes out and gets touted about the percentage chance that aliens exist in the universe, or that the universe is a simulation, like a computer game simulation. And it just made me think of what you had said just now. The math never lies, but the values you enter
could be incorrect.
And it's just funny. Like, of course I believe in math.
Yeah.
Like, how do you not? Isn't that foolish? Okay?
Math is a fundamental, core of the world.
There's not even a point for me to say I believe in math. Like, that is very dumb. But how is it you have one guy who publishes a study that says there's like a 90% chance that extraterrestrials exist, and another one that says there's a 0.0000005%. I don't remember what the numbers were of some of these that I'd seen reported on, but well under a half of 1/100% chance that they exist. Why? They cannot both be true simultaneously. So that means one of them is wrong.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it also possible that both of them are wrong? Why are they wrong?
Just because one of them is wrong doesn't make the other one right by default.
So my point is, what if they all have the wrong values that they're plugging in? What if they're looking at the wrong thing?
Mm-hmm.
How do you measure divergence? How do you possibly mathematically compute the existence of extraterrestrials?
Oh.
There are tremendous amounts of absolutely conflicting research. And my only point of continuously mentioning this is that generally speaking, we have to be skeptical of a lot of it in general, and shouldn't just readily accept everything that comes along.
No, I agree with you.
Well, I'm going to get off my soapbox before I go on for another 30 minutes and start digging into the weeds, but anyway. John Titor said the same thing. I mean, that's absolutely consistent with what we saw, like generating a pair of Kerr black holes, that's the lifter. Which would mean Titor's time machine is using CERN technology.
That's what he said. Reverse engineered.
わからないのは
Yeah, reverse engineered.
特異点に電子を注入する部分ね。見て、この LHC の写真だけど、陽子衝突地点に妙な機器が設置されてる。
How would you even possibly begin to understand what all this equipment that connected to the LHC is?
リフターっていう名前で呼ばれてるみたいだけど、一体何のことだか。
ダル、聞いたことは？
リフター、リフター。さっきの Z プログラムにもちらっと出てきたよな。ググってみる？おお、ヒットしてるし。
Well, yeah, it's the word lifter. You better craft a pretty good search term here. I don't think autofill is going to help. About 422,000 results, and that seems pretty low to me.
こんなに？機密でも何でもないのかな？
Or the term lifter is used in a bunch of different things.
I mean, even if you just put it in katakana, lifta, like...
もしかしてこれじゃないか？イオンクラフト。
But of course they find it
イオン、
quickly.
つまり電荷を持った原子や分子のことね。意味としては一致する。
Of course they find it quickly. The world seems to be bent around the will of Steins Gate, right?
Yeah.
We click on a link that says Ionocraft. Ionocraft Lifter. Move to link destination. It takes us to a video.
It's a tinfoil kite.
Looks like some dim garage. But it doesn't seem like anything secretive, just a garage like you'd see in an average American home. At the center of the screen is a triangular shape made of some kind of metal. It looks around 10 centimeters high and about 30 centimeters wide. It's connected to some sort of transformer by a thin wire. Looks like some really cheap equipment. And that's all there is. Nothing else.
I'm going to judge them based on our very small budget.
After explaining something in some language I don't understand, Russian maybe, the person filming the video slowly turns the power on. And then...
あ、浮いた。
Oh god! Ah! It burns! Ah!
Oh. The silvery triangle floats soundlessly into the air.
That's why it's called a lifter.
Then it remains stationary.
It ionizes the air to generate lift.
反重力装置だと？
そんなのあるわけない。あったら世紀の大発見よ。
My dad was actually talking about something... Believe it or not, 2 days ago I was having an argument with my dad. He was saying, no, we have anti-gravity, and I said, no, we don't have anti-gravity.
What is with you?
I have a really weird family, okay?
I more meant the synchronicity.
What is with me? Now, what my dad was describing, I was like, dang, now I can't remember what the device he was describing was.
Where's my hoverboard?
He might actually have been talking about this. Now, wouldn't that be freaking weird?
Next time you see him, you need to ask him.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him.
It's basically a foil kite that ionizes the air and that generates lift. I've seen it before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you move it around?
I don't recall.
Well, I guess that's a pointless question to ask. You've got the lift, then you just need propulsion. That's a different thing. It's
Yeah.
unrelated.
イオンクラフトっていうぐらいだから、この場合、帯電した空気と電極が関係してるんだと思う。
There's that science degree at work.
I like how you knew more about this than she did. We look up information on the Ionocraft lifter. Lots of sites have detailed instructions on how to make lifters, but I don't know how they work since the sites all give conflicting theories. Grumble, grumble, grumble. This is the point I'm making. Grumble, grumble.
そのリフターにセルンが目をつけた。そしてタイムトラベルに必要な装置として組み込んでいる。ミクロ特異点の質量や重力場を操作できるとなれば、やはりこれは反重力装置ということだろう。
まあそういう限定的条件に当てはめるなら間違いじゃないかもしれないけど。
Incredible! My curiosity's growing more by the second.
でもセルンはこのリフターの調整に苦労してるみたいね。ミクロ特異点の重力調整がうまくできていない。だから完全な裸の特異点を作れていない。
そのせいで被験者がゼリーマンになっていると見るべきだな。
Is it that, or does that have to do with why they don't end up where they're supposed to? Well, we don't know where they're supposed to.
Right.
裸の特異点が作れていないなら、つまり被験者はブラックホールに放り込まれるのと同じだから、突入するだけで凄まじい質量によって押しつぶされるに決まってる。
Okay.
その結果、あらゆる物質がフラクタル構造になってしまったという仮説を提示してみる。実際はどうなってるのかさっぱり。調べるだけで何ヶ月もかかりそう。
That makes a lot of sense. So if they could get a naked singularity, they could enter the singularity without the gravitational force of the black hole shredding them on a molecular level.
On another note, to clarify one last thing, and yes, I know I keep talking about it. I understand that not all hypotheses are correct, and that the whole point of experimentation is to determine if a hypothesis is correct, or some level of correct.
Right.
And I would go so far as to say that most hypotheses are in fact wrong. And so when we're dealing with things that can't be tested, I feel like they're probably wrong.
Like as a default until they can be proven?
Yes.
I mean, that's kind of what she's saying right here.
Physicists aren't priests dispensing theology, and I refuse to take them as such. Now, physicists don't claim to be priests either, but non-physicists often will take their hypotheses and theories and treat them as fact. It's the way that, like, popular knowledge of how this stuff works sort of spreads out among large numbers of people. Now, it has nothing to do with the physicists who don't have bad motives on this. You can't help how someone else takes what you say or do.
Yeah.
When I'm talking about the skepticism stuff, I'm not talking about the scientists doing the science. I'm talking about people taking what the scientists do.
People readily accepting it without really thinking.
The scientists themselves have all the skepticism they need. It's the people who aren't scientists not having enough skepticism about the science.
Yeah. It's non-scientists treating science like a faith? Kind of?
Kinda like that.
Yeah.
リフターはまだ未完成か。
If Titor is telling the truth, then CERN won't complete their time machine for another 24 years. And,
So you've got time.
and who knows how many other people
That's
they'll
true.
go through too. But yeah, there is plenty of time.
Okay.
つまり俺たちが先に電話レンジカッコ仮を完成させればセルンを出し抜くことも可能というわけだ。
So, you want to take their theories and compete with them?
Do you plan to test human transportation?
Well, I mean, he'll probably volunteer or something.
規模が全然違う。それに
Yeah,
セルン
but
で
it's
さえ
that.
完成させていないのに
Right?
あんたにできるわけないでしょ。これは簡単に解決できる問題じゃない。そもそも時間移動調整や 時間跳躍後の場所指定の問題もセルンは解決できてないし。
That was how it worked. I thought so.
ジェリーマンの発見時期や発見場所がバラバラなのも納得だわ。例えば地の底とか宇宙空間とかに放り出されたゼリーマンもいるかもしれない。見つかってるゼリーマン以外にもね。
Oh God.
というかその可能性は限りなく 100% に近い。
Good Lord.
地球から何万キロも離れた宇宙空間に放り出されたらタイムトラベルしても無意味。全く実用的じゃないわ。
可変重力ロックシステムというようなものがあるとタイターは言っていた。
Yeah, that was it.
それによって
It was
地
locking
球の
onto
重力を
gravity.
捉え、必ず地球がある場所に到着できるようになると。
タイターの説明はその点については曖昧だわ。
You ever gonna bring up the fact that
Come on.
そういう機会があるというだけじゃ説明にはならない。
Come on. She's saying it right
でも時
there.
間移動したら同じ場所に出るだけじゃないの？
No. The planet is constantly in motion.
Well, yeah, that's the point. You will arrive at the same location.
But the same location won't necessarily be where you left.
Yeah, that point in space, however, it may not be the current location of the Earth.
出るわけないでしょ。
なんで？
地球は常に動き続けているからだ。
そう、自転と公転。地球の自転速度は時速にしてだいたい1650キロ。公転速度は時速で考えるとおよそ11万4000キロ。
Whew. That is
1
strange
時
to
間前にいた
consider.
座標から私たちはそれだけ離れることになる。
Ah! I was mixing up revolving and rotating earlier.
むほー！そう考えると僕たちってテラハヤス。
Dar, if nothing else, has enthusiasm.
それだけじゃない。地球を含む太陽系はミルキーウェイに属してる。ミルキーウェイは渦を巻いているところからわかる通り、回転してるのよ。諸説あるけど、だいたい1日に5000万キロぐらい地球が移動する速さでね。
It's interesting. Before Steins Gate, I'd never really even considered this aspect of it. But this is a really good point.
Yeah.
How can she roll all those numbers so smoothly off her tongue? It's like she remembers this because it's important to her on account of it being like her vocation or something. I get that she's a genius, but it's hardly common knowledge. Has she been maybe doing research on the topic?
No, stupid.
なんかもうスケールが途方もないぞな。
Why would she be doing research on a topic like that? Oh well.
ついでに言うと、ミルキーウェイを含む複数の銀河で銀河群が形成されているし、さらに上のグループとして超銀河団っていうのもある。
Okay, we don't need to keep going up. You have made your point.
それらの銀河群も超銀河団も動いているかもしれないわけ。そうなるとさらに飛躍的に私たちの移動距離は伸びる。いずれにせよ、ほんの1秒前に飛ぼうとするだけでも膨大な局所場指定の計算が必要になるのよ。
Basically, yeah. So you would need something like a variable gravity anchor or whatever it was called.
At 1 second, you'd be nearly 1,000,000 kilometers off.
手動じゃ無理だし。
Or more.
同じ場所に移動しようと思ったらスパコンで計算したって解が出るまでに何年かかるか。
Well, the anchor idea seems to make sense.
ならば仕方あるまい。タイターを探し出し、その可変重力システムを借りようではないか。
Piece of cake!
Easily done.
それは明暗ね。せいぜい頑張って。
I will take no part in this delusion.
Christina the zombie disapproves.
この問題についてセルンはどうしようとしてるのかな。
With Kurisu, you're gonna get a classic approach. And this isn't intended to be bad,
Right,
but
right.
like a by-the-book approach.
That's kind of the point of her character, to contrast Okarin.
Yeah, whereas Okarin's approach is going to be completely unorthodox. But by combining the orthodox and the unorthodox...
You get docs.
I guess the ortho and the unortho cancel each other out. Don't dox me, bro. I was gonna say you get flexibility.